So today we've got some exciting things to look over. We've got the Wuben E7 flashlight to review, and we've got a new PowerPint contender, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Now, the Wuben E7 flashlight, I have really been enjoying carrying. Wuben sent this to the channel for free, so appreciate that. And out of all the flashlights they've sent me so far, to be honest, I think this is my favorite one to carry. One of the things I really like is just the small footprint of this. Let's go ahead and close up the PowerPint right here and just show you a comparison. And then this one right here is the M1 as well. So from Roxxon. So you can see how small it is. And let's go ahead and talk about the rechargeable battery as well. So right here is the battery that comes with it. And then actually on the top of the flashlight, so for a while I did not know if it had a charging port or not. Hadn't really looked at the instructions like some of us guys do, but right there is a charging port, the C, and it does come with a cord, lanyard, and it does also come with a very nice instruction manual, which today I think Wuben does some of the best job with their instruction manuals that I've seen. So the E7 has a magnetic base, which is very important for the HVAC world and for probably some other tradesmen as well. So in a very small flashlight, very happy that it has that. I really like this case, let's just appreciate the artistic design that went into it, I guess you would say. And not every flashlight looks nice, but I actually like the looks of this one, so appreciate that. So big fan of that as well. All right, let's jump into the modes, and let me just show you right here when we open this up how really clear that is, and I really love that how they just spell that all out. So for this, when you turn this on, it comes on at the low setting, and then again you hold it in and it goes into medium, hold it in again and it goes into high. So then if you would hold it again, it goes into low setting, and then you've got off. Then you go click it twice for the strobe right there. And then you can click it 1, 2, 3 times for, or that was the turbo rather, 3 more times for the SOS. And then the first time I clicked it 3 times was for the strobe rather. So all those functions, very cool. And then over here, it does talk about the power indicator. Actually, I need to put this on the charger. And then you have some more info as well. Let's go ahead and turn the page and talk about the lumens. So you can see on the turbo as sort of a step down, and then on high, 400 lumens, it lasts 1.3 hours, medium 4.5 hours, low is 60 hours. So this doesn't have quite the hour charge as some of Wuben's other products, but again, comes in around that $30 mark, and I will be getting some discount codes, I believe, or I already have some, and I will add them as I get them to the video, so keep that in mind. Then we've got the strobe, 1000 lumens, SOS, 200 lumens, and then some more info right down here as well. So the 2 meters underwater for an hour, IP68 rating. All right. And then the box, pretty nice as well. I love this, how they say this is not a flashlight. This is a Wuben ECL. And then again, the ratings here on the back as well. So huge fan of this light. I'll probably keep carrying this because it's just really comfortable to carry, and it just makes sense with what I've been carrying in my pocket, which actually today, this is what I've been carrying, my modified Day of Camping DL7 with 11 charge scales. And I do have a video talking a little bit more about that as well. And my, what a really nice complement these are together. All right, so what I want to talk about now is this multi-tool right here. And this one right here is from AliExpress. This one actually came in around the $4 to $5 mark for me. So again, keep in mind, depending on where you're at, you will have different shipping. But for me, that's how much it cost. So this one right here, let's go ahead and line this up with several of the other smaller multi-tools I have right here. And this one right here, the name is actually, this is the Artisen right here, A-T-I-S-E-N. They talk about being in the tool business for several years in China. So this is definitely a Chinese tool, but they seem to think they've got some experience, and we'll see. So this is where we are with this lineup. Again, this is the discontinued Leatherman squirt. We've got the Gerber dime. We've got the Artisen. We've got a Cabela's very cheap tool. Again, this is sub $10, I think by the time $7 or so. And then we've got these two tools, the Roxxon M1 and the SOG PowerPint. Both are around the $25 mark if you get the PowerPint on AliExpress. So this tool right here is spring-loaded, but again, it's the very cheap style spring. So it's just almost like a little ink pen spring in there, but it does work. Not a huge fan of that, but it works in this instance. We've got almost more of a blunt nose plier head here at the end. I've noticed with a lot of these smaller tools, that's what they seem to do. But it's not too bad looking. And then all the tools are on the outside, which I've noticed that a lot of these keychain pocket, very small pocket tools do that, but they seem a little bit averse to doing that with larger tools. So right here, we've got these. Now there are no locks on this, so none of these are locking. So we've got we've got a larger screwdriver right here. We've got this Phillips. Again, it doesn't look like it's a great Phillips driver, but we've got that. We've got the bottle cap lifter. We've got the serrated blade. We've got this small micro screwdriver, can opener. Not sure how much I trust that can opener. And then we've got the very small blade. So a lot of this real estate right here is taken up with the plier stop. Unfortunately, if they'd make this just a little bit longer, they could have actually fit in a longer knife. But I guess they figure a lot of people like a very small tool. So again, I have to say I'm a fan, maybe only for this one, of the rubber grips, because on a $5 tool, this is what it costs me. I actually find it very comfortable, and I won't carry it based on the tool set, definitely. But because of the grips, I might be more prone to carry it just because it's more comfortable. All right, let's go ahead and do a plier head comparison. This is the cheap Cabela's tool. So the plier head's very similar right here. This is a little bit more blunt nose. Let's bring out the Gerber dime, which again is very small right here. You can tell that this one is a lot thicker. And then when we compare it against the M1 and the PowerPint, they definitely trump this one right here. So this is a lot smaller, but not too bad. Also, when we talk about the knife, let's just go ahead and bring out PowerPint. And then the M1 has a gigantic knife for its footprint. So then let's close this one up. And I guess it's on the other side. Nope. It is on this side. It was just so small. So there we go. But still, I don't think it's too bad for what it is. Again, for $5, you can't hardly expect anything at all. So not too bad, but it is more of a tackle box tool. Let me know what you think. Again, I sort of like these grips, but otherwise the tool set isn't fantastic, but the pliers are not too bad.